Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're going to be playing some more combo Tron, but we're going to go back to the eggs list. Now, the last time I played this, I played Faithless looting with Terrarion, but here I'm updating it to be Chromatic Sphere. And I'm also going to be playing one additional land because the lootings are pitching our lands. I think that it's going to increase our turn 0 mulligan effectiveness, and then also push us through the deck quickly. One of the benefits of playing Faithless Looting is that you're churning really fast, and then each one of these is sort of effectively a draw 4, because Faithless Looting is draw 2, discard 2, and we could flash it back, so for 4 total cards seen. Really like that, I think. My win conditions, I'm playing 2 Golem Foundries, 1 Jace's Erasure, and then I'm doing 1 Teachings and 1 Salvage. In the sideboard here, 4 Clark Clan Shaman to wipe low to the ground creature-based combo decks or Vogels or whatever, and then we also have 2 Scatter Shots for Fae and additional board wipes. I'm playing 3 Nile Spellbombs. Some people have been playing Alter combo against me, so we want to make sure that we have something to deal with them. And then 3 Fangin' Marauders here, because I think that that's a good top end against Affinity and Burn. 2 Weather the Storms, and 1 Golem Foundry. Not too much has changed with the list other than we're playing 4 looting, 4 dispute instead of any number of Reckoner's Bargain. So we're going to just go with this and see how it works. I'm excited to try this combo again. It's a little bit less explosive than Alter, but maybe with the lootings we can still win on early turns. If you like this content, if you remember to check out the Patreon and like, comment, and subscribe. Let's see what you think about these decks. If you have any combo decks that you're interested in me checking out, I'm looking for new things to try, and I will see you in the matches. We're here in round 1 versus Derevi Stasis. So we're on the play and we're going to keep. Alright, sketchy hand. We have Sphere for a turn 1 red for looting. I'm going to keep it. We want to see how adding in lands affects our mulligans, and whether or not this is going to be better or worse. We're going to go land Sphere and pass. Although I suppose the problem here is that we don't have fast Tron and we don't have any lands, so maybe this is just a horrible keep overall. Affinity. So red. I'm going to looting. Discard Scattershot. Bobble. Play land, play map. We can get the Scattershot back with the Bobble. The map's going to give us our third land. Could be Affinity, or okay, it's red, black, burn. So Scattershot's not super great. Well, it could be the mid-range burn deck. We're going to get Power Plant because we want to get Tower last. We have the Energy Refractor, so we don't need to worry about getting any colored sources. I'm just going to bobble the Bobble. Try to draw into Tower. Crop Rotation. So here we can play Energy Refractor, bobble the Bobble again. Next turn we have Crop Rotation, play Foundry, play Refractor. Another Epicure. We're still not sure if this is a Kuldotha type build or something else. Refractor. And another looting. So let's bobble and get back to bobble. Find a mine. So that's good. Now we can crop a mine and have lots of mana. And it looks like, I mean, I still don't know if this is a burn deck or a, like, Kuldotha burn deck. They're not casting any lootings. So maybe they are just regular. Red, black burn. I don't know if it's if you call that regular, but there's a build of like a Gixian. Alright. Green. Crop this. Get a tower. Play the tower. Oops. Play the power plant. Play Golem Foundry. Play Ichor Wellspring in case we draw a dispute. We need to pump out a creature here or find a Weather the Storm fast. Frantic Salvage. Play Refractor here. Salvage is going to be a little bit too slow. I guess we can looting. Just take whatever the best card is. Just try to keep going deeper, deeper, deeper. All right, get rid of these two. I'm really trying to find my Weather the Storm. They have Galvanic Blast, so any single bolt or whatever kills us here. And we are tapped out, so hopefully the opponent doesn't slow roll us and just attack and then bolt. Or bolt on our upkeep or something ridiculous. Okay, they are Madness Burn. And we are dead. We just, obviously that hand was bad, but we know in hindsight now. We know in hindsight. Go back. We're going to go sideboarding. Bring in all of these. And we don't need this or the foundries. Let's see. We could also cut the inspectors and run it like that. Submit. The reason here that I can cut the inspectors and stuff is the only thing I want to do is cast Weather the Storms early, and then the Fangor Marauders are big enough to close the game on their own. We only need one of them to survive, and that we have a scatter shot here to wipe the board so this can get through. We need the crop rotation so that we can have our fast Tron if possible, and we're not going to keep a hand that has just cantrips. All right. Yes. Mulligan. Sketchy again. Is this keepable? We have sphere, mine, map. I guess it depends. They're keeping 7. I'm gonna mulligan again. Keep, sadly. So we're gonna get rid of the looting and a dispute. Play grotto. Looking for land. Find a land. Play bauble. And pass. Okay, we take 3. I think I'm going to look for a land again. I don't want that one though. Pass. I want to start holding up Weather the Storm. Pass. Land. I'm gonna go yield until next end step in case they double bolt us here. Nothing. Plays in Nile. Okay. I'm going to dispute the bauble. I need to draw some cards. Draw looting. Crop rotation. Play bauble. We can crop this for tower. I think I'm just going to try to get back the bauble. See if they use their spellbomb right now. They might. I mean, it's just a cantrip though. Alright, whatever. Okay, so we don't draw there. I think I'm going to cast this looting. Alright, we can discard the other looting. I guess Star. Star draws me a card. Or Swamp. This is a tough spot. I'm going to discard the Swamp. Pass. I just need one more Tron piece and then I have the Tron mana. Okay, now they're going to play your Kitchen Imp. Sure. Kitchen Imp, come, waiting for it. Maybe they didn't draw the Kitchen Imp. So now they're just trying to figure out what to discard. Maybe they don't have any black things they can madness in. I'm just gonna have to discard a bunch of extra stuff. Ooh. Galvanic Blast Gorilla Shaman. Alright. Okay, Star. We're gonna dispute the star. Alright, sweet. Okay. Black. And then dispute the star. Power plant. So now we have Tron. Now we have Tron anyway, no matter what. Okay. So we play the power plant. Let's see. We could crop here. We could crop this for tower and then looting. It's probably good to loot here. Okay, green, crop, this, good tower. Red. Pitch these extra lands. I'm going to play out a Wellspring. I'm leaving the Energy Refractor in hand for the moment because I don't want it to get hit with the Smash to Smithereens on their turn, and I want to have it for Storm on the next turn, and also being able to use the mana. Gorilla Shaman's not really a good thing to bring in against this deck overall. There's not a lot of treasure tokens flying around, and most of the stuff draws a card when you kill it. It appears that they're going to try to play an Angler. No, they play Rakdos Carnarium, and they're going to pick up a land. Okay. What are they going to discard? They Madness the Fiery Temper. That's fancy. I like it. Play Refractor. Wellspring. Sphere. I'm going to crack the Sphere for green. Okay, I'm going to play this tower. Play the star. I'm going to crack the star for red. And then I can loot. Fangin' Marauder. I'm going to cast looting. Discard, discard. Cast Weather Storm. Pass. Alright, now we slam our Fangin' Marauder. And then we're going to go for Teachings for Dispute into Teachings for Dispute. Not sure. It's been pretty nice to pitch all the extra lands. Molten Rain is a bummer. There goes our fun. Haha. That's pretty silly. Map. Get power plant. Play the power plant. Pass. We've used one crop rotation and we have another one in the deck, I believe. So if they have another Molten Rain here, we can Teachings for crop. As it is, I probably want to try to Teachings for a Deadly Dispute here. Smash the Smithereens. Blue. Teachings. Get that Deadly Dispute. And my Refractor is dead. Okay, pass. So now I really wanted that Refractor. Okay, we got rid of a Grotto. Alright, so let's see. Play Fangin' Marauder. Okay. Now pitching all the lands has come back to bite us, because now I have no lands to fetch. I'm gonna get whatever one has the fewest. Okay, power plant it is. Play the power plant. Pass. Okay, if they kill this Grotto, I'm pretty hosed at the moment. Pass. We're at 32, so it's not like we're losing anytime soon, but we're not winning anytime soon either. Alright, another Molten Rain on the mine. No, Faithless Looting. What are they going to discard? What's it going to be? One Fiery Temper. So this is going to go face. Oh, it goes straight to the Marauder. So they're going to have to probably use another bolt. They blast and kill the Marauder. Play Nile Spell Bomb. Annoying. Okay. We do only have two baubles left in the deck. Play out this bauble right now. Play out the star. I might want to play out the mire. Looting. I think I'm going to play the mire. So, run out of things to be able to use to win the game. Plays a kitchen imp. Okay. We have another marauder. Guess I'll play that out. Let's green. Play this marauder. I just want to keep the marauders in the deck to win with, basically. I think I'm in a bad spot with this spell bomb here. We'll go ahead and gain life, I guess. They're drawing some cards. All right. We want to be able to teachings and also cast the Frantic Salvage. Because the Salvage is going to be able to get us enough cards to be able to win the game with eventually. Lost. We did not lose a scatter shot. So we just want to wipe their board. Oh, come on. Okay. That is dead now. So it looks like I should have kept the Golem Foundry in. I'm going to lose here. Vampire's Kiss. Now they have no cards in hand. I think we can not deck out if we get... We just need this other bauble here. I'm going to take this salvage. Oh, wow. What happened? They quit. Okay, I guess we win. Okay, round 2 versus the Vigil. So the last time we played them, they were on Burn. And then the time before that, they were on Turbo Fog. So they could be on anything, but we have turn 3 Tron, so we're just going to keep. And it appears to be a Burn deck. When I faced them before, they were on just regular Burn. Come on. Regular Burn with Swift Spheres. But this could be Kuldotha based on the Great Furnace. Yep. It is Kuldotha. We're going to map for a tower. And we're really hoping to draw into a colored source. If we draw into a colored source, we can go nuts. We have 2 draws to hit the colored source. So he cannot... Let's see. Interesting. Till the end of his turn. So they're just going to play out the Bushwhacker, probably. Maybe the Lava Dart. Lava Dart's better, I think. Scattershot can clear the board, which is nice. Colored source. I guess I'm playing the Foundry Inspector and then the Wellspring. Get a little bit of extra value and a body on the table. Okay, we found a colored source. So we're looking to draw into our Weather the Storm. Definitely going to just block with the Foundry Inspector no matter what. Now he's dead. So that saved us 2 life. We take 3 and go to 13. Grotto. We're going to scry. Star can stay on top. And then black. Dispute the Wellspring. Draw star. Play a Wellspring. play star, black. Okay, so we're at 13. I think the best plan here is to just kill their board, because this saves us 3 life. 1, 2, and then we force them to have the burn spells to actually finish us. And then we'll try again to find a Weather the Storm next turn. We have 6 cards we can draw here. Actually 8 cards, because well, no, 7. So we're gonna Dispute the Wellspring draws us 3. Then Wellspring, Dispute Wellspring draws us 4. Plus we have Faithless Looting. Now we have Refractor. Wellspring. Sphere. Black. So I'm playing the Sphere here for colored. Okay. We don't have enough mana. So let's Dispute the Wellspring. Nothing? Let's attempt to looting. We're drawing a ton of cards. Bottom, or dip in these. Okay, I guess we're looting one more time. Discard Foundry. Discard... Actually, discard this. Discard the Polluted Mire. We're going to play out Bauble. Play out another Bauble. Alright, so in this next turn we can Teachings for Weather. Reckless Impulse. Double Mountain. Unfortunate for them. We want to put back the Deadly Dispute, probably. Scattershot doesn't matter to get back right now, and they don't have any anti-graveyard stuff in their main deck. They probably don't. It looks like they're going to Rebirth here. Actually, okay, so they Rebirth. How nuts can we go if we Teachings for... Let's get back to Dispute. I'm thinking about Teachings to get back... wow, sorry. Okay, think this through. I'm thinking about playing Teachings, then I can get Salvage, then I can Salvage, play Foundry. Let's just counter mana. Land. 3, 4 for Teachings. No, that doesn't work out. Alright, let's just go Golem Foundry, Sphere. Always yes, always yield. Crack for blue. We found the Weather Storm, so we don't need to do anything else. I guess we just Teachings for Salvage. Play Refractor. We have Crop Rotation. Chromatic Star. Tap. Green. Crop this. Just get a Tron land. Cast Weather. Alright. Let's go ahead and pass. I think we cannot lose here, but, you know, okay. Opponent agrees. Now, post board, we bring in all of our life gain stuff. Potentially keeping 1 Foundry. And then just cutting, well, don't think I need the Foundry. Bring the Teachings back in. The Teachings can get the Scattershot to clear the board eventually, or as another copy of Weather the Storm or Frantic Salvage. We have Mine, Power Plant, Looting, a bunch of cantrips and colors. I'm going to keep it. We don't have life gain. We have Scattershot to clear the board. Play out a sphere. And we get bolted. 17. Synthesizer. They don't find a land. And they miss. Okay, so this is our opportunity. So what happens if we map? I think I play map and sphere. Cracks it with the Kuldotha. Whiffs on a land again. We grab the tower. We are out of range of any sort of, what's its face? Any Molten Rains this turn. So I'll just play all the Wellspring. I think I can afford to take the 3. Play this sphere. Next turn I'm going to cantrip a lot. Probably cast some lootings, looking for life gain. They play a Swift Sphere, so I'm going to definitely clear the board if I can. Okay. Crack for red. Grotto. Play the Wellspring. We need to make 1, 2, 3, 4 Storm. Alright, let's play out a power plant. Can play the map and crack it. I'm going to red again here. Cast looting. We found the weather storm. So let's discard mine. Crack for black here. So how much mana do we have? We have enough for weather plus scatter. So Deadly Dispute on the Wellspring. This leaves us with 5 mana. Storm is 3. Cast weather. Cast scatter shot. Gain 12 and wipe the board. Alright, we just have to correctly aim these. Alright, so what I'd like to do is I point the first one and then this one, and then I like point the second one because they're stacked, and then you have to like look at which one's not being targeted. So it's this one, and then the rest here. Gain 12. We're at 25, they have 1 land. They don't pack it in, they found their land. They got a Epicure now, and they can Kuldotha the blood token, so they're back in business. They've got a lot going on. I think I grotto, seeing what we see. Crop rotation I don't want. Let's bobble back the scatter shot. Play map. Crack map. Get something I don't want. Swamp. Play star. Crack for red. Faithless looting from hand. So discard. Discard. Star. Red. We are churning with these Faithless lootings. I think here I'd rather pop off the dispute. Now I can looting again, but I think I'm going to wait. The reason that I hit the dispute there was I was thinking maybe I want to probably keep the towers in hand just in case we have somebody try to Molten Rain us and we have extra lands. We've already sacrificed 2 mines, or we've lost 2 mines to the graveyard from lootings, so we want to be aware of that. We have the crop rotation now, so I play the tower, and I can loot away these 2. Or I can cast teachings, but I can cast teachings for salvage. Blue. Just build up some storm count. We get back the Wellspring and the Wellspring. And I guess we'll just build up a storm count. So let's get back everything. So I'm putting the stars under the spheres here because I want to be able to use the spheres eventually. I'm going to bobble back the salvage, play a sphere, crack for red, and then looting. Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of power plant grotto, and then play star. And I can actually crop the tower for a mine, and that doesn't get me very far. So let's just play sphere. We got a lot of spells coming up. We can just build up a storm count, no big deal. We got green mana to play crop rotation. They play Reckless Impulse. They have a Galvanic Blast and a Mountain. Another Reckless, maybe? They kill my sphere. Yep, that makes sense. They blast tower. Play sphere. Crack for green. Play Wellspring. Play another Wellspring. And then what do we see? Crop again? Lame. I guess we tap this for green. I don't really want to crop rotation that. Oh, I can just looting the crops away. That seems wise. Red. We're gonna get rid of crop and grotto. We have 6 mana now. So I can just... I think I want a Deadly Dispute. Let's black. Deadly Dispute. Blow up the Wellspring. And then I'm gonna focus on that Storm Count plan. Map. Bobble. Weather. Pass. So what does the opponent have? Play Mountain. I'm at 40. They have Galvanic Blast for 2. Puts me to 38. They're going to hit me for 4. Sure. 3 cards in hand. Another Kuldotha. So now we want to grab our scatter again. Alright, tower. Refractor. Green. Play out a Fangren Marauder. Refractor. Make a green. Play out a Fangren Marauder again. And then I'm going to bobble back a bobble. Just trying to keep the bobbles in the deck. And they have scooped. Alright. We got them. We're good versus burn, I guess. See you in round 3. Round 3 versus Sazaka. I really just played them. I just played them in practice, and they were playing Cycle Storm. So let's see if they're on Cycle Storm again. That's a bad matchup for us in round 1. Land map. They could fizzle. Who knows? Playing Cycle Storm, so we get to sit here and watch. Okay. They play a swamp, they get through, and then pass. We're going to play tower, grab a power plant, and then our turn is over. Or a mine, doesn't matter. We'll play mine. Mine makes sense because then we can set up half the picture. They cycle. This might be a matchup where I end up just scooping real quick. Don't really want to have to face it, but in the effect, well, I'm sorry. We definitely want to be playing as much as we can. So we don't want to give up any advantages by just scooping to them right away, I guess. Alright, we played 4 extra mana of spells for free. Unfortunately, our mill combo is requires us to get a few more turns in. Because we have to fully deck ourselves for that to work out. 2 mana. Okay, so they miscounted on the Cabal Ritual. And that only gives them 3 mana. Oh, they have a second Cabal Ritual. Okay, so they're building Storm Count. They have 6 mana. They are tapping for Teachings. They're going to Teachings for something. Play Songs. They're going to Teachings for Reaping. There's Repository Scob. Okay, that's really good for them. They get back the Songs. Let's pop this out for people. So they have Street Wraith Healer. Okay. Seems very unlikely to fizzle. I guess they only have 4 mana at the moment. So, okay, they cycle. 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 Cast a Dark Ritual. So if they let everything come back, they can play their Scob. Cycle. Cycle. 2 mana. Cabal Ritual is nice for them. Just cycle again. 5 mana. They get back the Stinger. Cycle. I wonder how much damage they can deal. I might be able to like weather the storm past everything. Guess we have to try to make that work. Okay, they are going to play the Scob for these songs. Oh, they already have songs in hand somehow. Because they didn't cast it before. That's nice. Plays the songs. Plays a Reaping again. So they have 2 cards in hand that we don't know. They can get back the Scob. Okay, we could hold up Scattershot for the Scob, actually. Which might make them brick, if they do brick this turn. So that's something I didn't think about. Not that I would have been able to do it this turn anyway. 1 mana, they have songs, of course, okay. Second songs, they cycle. They're going to cycle again. They're going to cycle again. They're going to cycle again. No, they pick up a creature, cycle the creature. Yeah. Cycle. Cycles again. They have 2 mana. We're waiting to see if they fizzle. Cycle. 1 mana available. This is the moment. Okay, they're down to 0. So if they draw a Lotus Petal, they could potentially play the Petal and then play a Songs and then keep going. They have a land. Cycle's a horror. We hit Tron. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is attack. Let's crack this for black. Looking for a dispute. An erasure? Does erasure help me? Maybe. I could maybe mill them out or hit their songs. I'm going to play the erasure, play the Golem Foundry. If I can chain, I could maybe mill them out. And we are planning on scattershotting the repository Scob, if possible. I guess they could play the Scob right now and get past that. Cycle. Cycle. They're down to 24, 23 cards. Dark Ritual. Songs. Oh man, are we going to blow them out? Three songs are down. Plays Blood Celebrant. Okay. Cycle. So they have Repository Scob and 3 unknowns. Okay, what does this say? We're going to export a creature. 4. Okay, so we are going to not yield. Red. Yeah. We'll say yes. Sure. Scattershot this. Kill their Blood Celebrant as well. They are going to not get their Reaping. This, and then the rest are the same targets. No Reaping. Wait, what happened? They're just making mana? Okay. I was wondering why they're losing life. No exploit. They have it anyway? Of course they have it. That sucks. Okay. Whatever. Go to the next game. Okay, so my thought is a Fangren Marauder can put us to like 500 life, which they can't beat. Then maybe we'll try to erasure them eventually. Golem Foundry is not very good. Scattershot, as you saw, was not very good. Just take out the Weather the Storms. So I'm going to need a way to win the game. And I either need to have Erasure combo or the Scattershot to clear the board for the Fangren Marauders. I'm on the play. Okay. We mostly rely on drawing and playing a Spellbomb anyway. I think I'm gonna bring in the Scattershot and cut the Foundry Inspectors. Oops. Oh man. Okay, I should have kept one Inspector. All right, we're keeping. We're gonna lead on land map. If they turn one us, we're dead. Can't deal with that. Is that a forest? It's a forest. Must be for wilt, I guess. Play Spellbomb. Play Bobble. It's gonna pass. They cycle. Grab a swamp. I might aggressively use the Spellbomb here. See if we draw land. We draw land. I'm gonna Bobble to draw a card. Power plant. I don't know what I want to get. I think I want to get a yeah. With the expedition map, I'm gonna get the grotto so I can have Tron plus colored sources. We're looking to draw into a second Spellbomb as soon as possible. Grotto. Bottom that. I think I'm just gonna pass. Holding up the Spellbomb. That doesn't feel very good though. They ploy. Yep, they're just looking for a way to kill the Spellbomb and then go off. We're giving them plenty of time. Okay, Cropper Tower. Play power plant. We're going to play out our Vangren. I'm going to play a second spell bomb. And we're going to start attacking, that's for sure. See what happens. They cycle a creature. Cycle second creature. Probably want to try to respond to a Songs of the Damned by cracking a spell bomb. Or if they tap out, we could play a spell bomb, but I don't think that's really great. They clearly are trying to play around at least one spell bomb. Okay, we have a second looting, so I guess we just loot here. Get rid of the first looting and one other card. Play this Wellspring. Looking for a Refractor, Dispute, stuff like that. There's a Refractor. Bauble. Bauble back the Dispute. Okay. Always yield, always yes. So if we can get to like 500 life, we will win, right? Because they can't deal infinite damage. I don't think. We're swinging. Put you to 16. That's interesting. Let's see what they get. They have 2 in the yard. They're probably going to wilt one, and then I can just respond by using it. And then draw a card. Wilt, okay. Black. Okay, so we get to draw a card here. We're at 35. They lose their teachings. Wilt is still in the yard. We have only one spell bomb left. We have a Grotto. I'm going to attack. Grotto, I'm going to try to find a Deadly Dispute. Sphere. I think I bottom the sphere. Play the star. I'm going to crack it for red. Erasure. I don't know if that does what I want here, so I guess I can looting from the yard. Discard crop. Looting. Play Wellspring. I'm going to cycle. Another tower. None of this has been very good. Alright, pass. They have 8 cards in hand. I have the 1 spell bomb. Who knows how many wilts they have? At least 2, probably. They're going to ploy. So what are they going to do with the ploy? Ploy and gain some life. Whatever. Discards an Architects of Will. Plays Lotus Petal. Okay, we draw a card. Chromatic Star. First thing I'm going to do is attack. Play Star. Get red. Alright, we're going to loot. I'm gonna discard the erasure here. Play sphere. Crack for red. Play star. Crack for black. Gain some more life. Now I don't need that, so I'm gonna loot again. Discard these 2 lands. Go ahead and play the refractor out. Really just looking for another spell bomb or the frantic salvage so I can get my other spell bomb in play. In 2 turns, we will kill them with the Fangren Marauder. Okay, so I drew a bunch of, let's see, I drew 3 lootings, but I did not draw any Deadly Disputes yet. We're at 25 cards in the library. Yeah, okay. Phantasaur, 1, 2, 3 in the graveyard. They're at 5, so this is their go turn, they're saying. I guess they could Dahada's Ploy from the yard to gain some life. Maybe that's the plan. Cycles. Now we're watching to see how much mana they have. Hmm. Regain life. Did they play a land this turn? Let's go and look. Did not play a land. Okay, so he tapped for the wrong mana color and then can't undo. Okay, so we somehow won off the back of our spell bombs. Erasure, no. Foundry Inspector, yes. My thinking with the scatter shots is that we can use it to clear their board if they attack, but then they don't have any relics, right? So we just attack with the Fanging Marauders, and then they block, and then we get them back with the Bauble, and then we do it again. All right, just gonna bring in the Foundry Inspectors. We want to be as fast as we possibly can. Mine, power plant. I guess I'm gonna play at the sphere, play refractor, and then I can dispute the refractor looking for something. They're trying to duress away a spell bomb, but we don't actually have it in our hand. All right, they are going to take our turn 1 play, but we draw into a map. Perfect. Now we have turn 3 Tron plus refractor. Although they could just duress another refractor here, I guess. We have turn 3 Tron anyway. So we're going to map for Grotto. Wow, I have a lot of lag right now, sorry. Okay, plays a Baron Moore and passes. We have Tower, play Refractor. Wellspring. Now we can dispute the Wellspring. Blam. Do we draw into it? No. So I guess here is the right time to looting. Discard, discard. They have only 1 creature in the graveyard right now. 2. No blue mana at the moment. Will we be able to survive? 3 cards in the graveyard. Or 3 creatures, I mean. Okay, they're thinking it through. They may wilt. No, they're cycling for an island. Plays the island. They have 2 lands. We have Chromatic Star, so I think I'm going to draw as many cards as possible here. Play Wellspring. Play out a star. Crack that for black. I'm assuming that I'm going to draw into a Tron land during this. Hmm. I'm trying to think of how fancy I want to get, but I don't think I want to get that fancy yet. Because the crop rotation can turn into a tower, or crop the tower for more mana. Play a tower. We still don't have an Owl Spellbomb. We've seen most of our deck, or almost half our deck. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? Star. Crack for green. Crop the tower for a tower. Play out Wellspring. Teachings doesn't do very much. Play star. I'm going to crack for red this time. Faithless looting. Still didn't find it. Okay, we're going to discard and discard. What do we play out? I guess we just play out a star here. But we're probably dead. Alright, it's up to them to kill us. Pass the turn. 30 cards, and we whiffed. They are able to just cycle their wilt because no big deal, and they get to go off unimpeded. Dark Ritual. I really don't like sitting here waiting for this to happen, but I guess the opponent sat there and waited for us to look. They did Hottest Ploy. They have 4 creatures, I think, 5 in the graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Storm is 3, cycle. 4 cards in hand. Plays Blood Celebrant, plays Songs. Okay. We're going to play out the Hottest Ploy. Alright, so what does that get them? They go up to 26. Cycle Street Wraith. Wow, if we can hit a Spellbomb here and if they don't get us. Oh my gosh. Another Songs. What's in their hand? Oh, nothing. So now they're just cycling looking for a Reaping. And they didn't find it, so we win the game. Sometimes they just fizzle. We'll see you in round 4. Round 4 versus Void. Mine, Tower, Looting, Bauble. So we have double cantrip. I'm going to keep it. It's a wee bit sketch. We don't have any colored sources, but, you know, once again, for science, we're keeping. Double loots. Loots magoots. Here we go. Let's do it. I'm ready. They keep 6. We go land ball, go. F6. What are you on? I'm guessing Kuldotha. The answer is Kuldotha. Okay. It could be Affinity. Let's play tower into Wellspring. F6. I'm ready for a quick match. Foundry Inspector. So that can help us chain. And works very well with the Frantic Salvage, obviously. 2 red. Wellspring. Okay. So it's either Affinity or Goblin combo. Draw a card. Found a Grotto. And a Foundry. Alright, so I'm going to assume that it's Affinity. And I'll top this. And I'm going to play out the Foundry. And then next turn, if it is Affinity, I can go Inspector, Sphere, cycle the Sphere. Still no idea what's happening. Mirror Enforcer. It is Affinity. Always yes. Always yield. Play a sphere. Okay. Crack for red here so we can loot. Faithless looting. We're gonna pitch. Land. Looting. Don't like that pitch. It's not terrible. We can also, on my upkeep, no, we can't do it on upkeep, but we can frantic salvage back the 2 and then play them out. So we can frantic salvage back, bauble, sphere. That takes all of our mana. No, now we can't. They got us. They bash in. They have the Chainer's Edict. Attack, unattack. Attack, unattack. Forgets to attack. Okay, so clicking was hard. Oh well. I'm going to play a Thoughtcast here, I assume. Alright, taps for blue, plays Thoughtcast, draws 2 cards. Affinity has been a pretty good matchup for this deck overall. We just have to start playing cards. Alright, our turn. Power plant, no. We have a refractor, so we can cast that. That gives us a token. We have a deadly dispute now. I like that a lot. Black. We deadly dispute the wellspring. Draw some cards. Draw another wellspring and a power plant. Okay. Good news. So now, we're just going to yield until next end step. We can untap. Okay. We can untap, play play power plant, play frantic salvage, get back all of our artifacts, and then we play the inspector, play the wellspring, and then draw through all of our stuff, then play weather the storm. All right, he will be right back. All right, they are back. Having some lag problems, I guess. That must have been why their Mirror Enforcer attack didn't go through. But they're definitely going to be in a tight spot here. They don't have blue mana. They have the Mirror Enforcer, but that's about it. The Chainer's Edict on the Foundry Inspector is going to be completely undone. We're going to turn our cantrips into Golem Foundry tokens. We have Faithless Looting as well. I like it. I'll just pause until I start doing stuff. Okay, they go for a Artificer. Mr. Kenku here. I don't know if it's a Mr. or Mrs. Who knows? It's just some Artificer, and they attack for 7. Yep. I'm going to make a token, and I'm probably just going to attack with my token. They could have another Bolt here, which would be annoying. Power plant. We go white. Frantic salvage, get back everything. Put the wellspring on the bottom and the inspector on top. Draw the inspector, play the inspector. Get another counter. And then I will just, it doesn't really matter which one we play. If they have the Galblast, then we're going to lose our mana advantage anyway. Looks like they don't have the Galblast right now, so we play Sphere, play Bauble. We're getting a lot of creature tokens. We're going to bauble back the salvage, and then play another Sphere. Okay, we're going to crack for green. Play the wellspring. I think that's it, so we'll just see what we draw. We draw a map. Well, let's crack this Sphere for black right now to see if we can draw into a Deadly Dispute, because we could still Deadly Dispute plus go off. And we did not draw it, so we just cast the Weather the Storm and pass and attack with our golems. Our single golem. Doink. We're at 40. Jason's Erasure is not something I need here, I think, to win the game, so I can actually pitch it to the looting. I've been really a big fan of playing lootings in these combo decks, especially like in this deck or in Tron or whatever. Anything that you're flooding out has been really nice to have lootings. And also it allows you to have weird cards in your main deck that you can just get rid of and like turn them into something else. It is a thing I never considered way back when, but it's pretty sweet. So I'm going to set my yields until their attack step, so I don't have to click. If they attack with a Mere Enforcer, I'll pop out 2 tokens and try to block. Alright, they do attack, so we'll just make a token, make another token, attempt to double block. Block, block, and then I just F6. If they have removal, it's fine. If they don't, also good. They're going to Krark and do some wiping. No big deal. They're going to kill everything and leave themselves with a 3/3. Yeah, okay. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Okay, you have a Frogmite, right? I have a tower. Play tower. Map. Grab a polluted mire. Let's cycle the mire. Deadly Dispute's nice. I'm just trying to put more cards in my hand to make my looting more effective. Okay. Another Dispute. So let's black. Dispute here. Found another Teachings. Or found the Teachings. Okay. Play out Bobble. Bobble back the Bobble. We could probably just afford to bobble back something else. So I'm going to bobble back a Dispute here. And then I'm going to cast Map. Sphere. Just doing a lot of stuff. Sphere for red. Cast Looting. I'm going to go ahead and pitch these two. And I drew into the salvage anyway, which is awesome. So I guess I'm just going to pass. They have 4 mana, 1 flyer, and a 2/2. Can we do it? And they have 5 lands now, and a 3/3 land. They're gonna Reckoner's Bargain their Frogmite. Okay. Plays a Wellspring. No problem. Now they're thinking about blocking with their bridge. No, they're gonna attack. Okay. Upkeep. Alright, so we are going to upkeep Frantic Salvage so that we can put the Inspector on top. White. Salvage, get back everything. Okay. Now we draw the Inspector, put the Wellsprings on the bottom, put the Spheres underneath, and then the Bauble. Draw the Inspector. Yoink. Play out the Inspector. Play land. Now I'm going to actually tap some mana and press F6 here just to make this faster. Bobble back the Salvage. Bobble back the Bauble. Play Sphere. Crack for blue. So I can Teachings later. Play another Sphere. Crack for black. So I can Deadly Dispute. Play another Sphere. Maybe a green. Doesn't really matter that much. Play Wellspring. I think I have another Wellspring underneath that, so we'll play that other Wellspring. Play Star. Crack for red, sure. Let's go ahead and Teachings. Deadly Dispute. We're going to Deadly Dispute this Wellspring. Play Bauble. Play Star. Making a lot of tokens. Bobble the Bobble. And crack for red. Turn off auto yields. Let's, we have power plant tower. A bunch of towers. So let's green. Crop this. Looking for a tower. Find a tower. Okay. And then we'll cast a looting. Looting looking pretty nice. We'll discard the grottos. and cast this refractor. Even more tokens. Play map. Sure. Play wellspring. We're almost to the point where we can play the mill combo on them. Play another wellspring. Play star. Or just cycle, cycle, cycle. I feel like Cycle Storm over here. Draw a card. Play another bauble. Alright, will this be enough? Bauble back to bauble. Okay, that's where I'm going to stop. Attack. Now we have 6 more tokens that can come into play, plus a 3/3, plus another 3/3, 3/2. So we could maybe win here. If they put creatures on the board, we can just kill them all with a scatter shot and attack. Oops. I suppose that they could get back the Kenku, but they can't play that right now. Crocodile. Okay. Mirrored Forcer. Okay, so they have Krark Clan Shaman. Which is annoying. But I almost have the mill combo, so it's fine. Opponent is taking a little bit of time here, so we will get there. Do. Sure. Go ahead and wipe. Sacrifice everything. I don't care. We will just salvage everything back, and then play the erasure, and then just start playing all our stuff again. It's completely fine. And then let's see if we can mill them out this turn. Okay. White. Salvage. Get back all these things. Okay. Takes a little bit of time to click through. So we draw. Gonna go blue here. Lay out this erasure. Play the tower. Play the inspector. And I'm gonna press F6 here. Play bauble. Start going off. Bauble this. We have to hit save targets. You. Always yield. Let's just start spamming that yes key. Play the star. Crack for black. Just keep pressing yes. Play another star. We're going to crack for red so I can looting later. Another star. Just doing stuff. Green. Doesn't really matter. Like I said before. This is just a time suck that... Because they keep... no, they're not. Okay, black. I don't care if I'm tapped out, really. Sphere. 16 cards in the library for us. Green. It's whatever. Play Wellspring. It's the bottom of our pile, I think. Bauble. Bauble back a bauble. Another Foundry. Sure. Let's map. And then looting. Discard. Go yes. Bauble back the bauble. Oops, always yes here. We're at 11. Deadly Dispute. Dispute the Wellspring. Draw more cards. Play the map. Now I have to turn off auto yields. Play the Wellspring, or play the Inspector, so that I can now play the Refractor for 0. Press that yes key and pass. What will they do? They're presented with all the problems. We milled 1, 2, 3 blood fountains. So they attack with the token. Okay. No blocks. We take it. Just going to... I think I'm just going to try to go for the mill. We draw the salvage, so we should be able to just mill them out here. Red. Looting. We discard crop and weather. Okay, we're discarding crop and weather. They mill 2. Play out this bauble. Too many triggers. 4 cards in library. Bauble back the bauble. I don't even know what I have left in the library. Yep, play a star. Crack for red, so I can loot if I want. We are going to mill you. Play the bauble. Alright. They're just sitting on it. Okay, so we have the combo. Just see if they will scoop. We're going to go ahead and bauble here. Okay, we can loot here. Discard. Okay, we're going to discard Scattershot and Salvage. Just make this easy. Play out these. We can just keep bobbling the baubles back. Alright, play this. We have a ton of creatures. We have everything in play. If they want, they can wipe the board. But I think we'll be able to finish the game no matter what. They're at 8. Just keep spamming that yes key. 6. Play bauble. Play bauble again. This is our combo here. I don't know what they're up to. We can start blowing stuff up. They're just casting Reckoner's Bargain. Makes it easier for me, no problem. Draw, draw, draw. Okay. Now they're going to kill my creature. I don't understand why they're pausing here. Play this. Okay. Bobble back the salvage just in case something weird happens. So play the bauble. Play another bauble. And we're just going to F6. And we will go to sideboarding. All right, I did pause it because I thought it was over, but opponent went for the upkeep, Galblast, sacrifice all their stuff to Kirkland Shaman to try to make us use time. So that was fun. We're going to bring in the Fanged Marauders here and cut the crop rotations and the erasure, and that should be fine. We don't really need the erasure. If Golem Foundries is usually enough to win the game. Now we just have to play fast because I had to do a couple things off screen, which caused some time loss. We have the looting. We can get rid of this extra tower. They may bring in some graveyard hate. Upkeep. Let's play Grotto, looking for a mine. Golem Foundry on top. Star. Golem Foundry, we want to try to get in ahead of a Metallic Rebuke while we don't have the mana to pay for it. They go for a Blood Fountain. Play out a Power Plant and pass. Could also loot here, discarding the tower and then something else. I don't really want to discard the salvage, so I guess we just loot. Loot. Tower, tower. Little sketchy. I should have maybe discarded the scatter shot. Alright, they tap their blue mana. They have a star. They're going to Reckoner's Bargain the star. Okay, so we are free to play out the Fanged Marauder. We're looking to draw into... let's put this over here. Just play tower. We did discard some lands, which was maybe a mistake, but I wanted to get to the point where we were able to play the Golem Foundry and just move through the deck a little bit faster. Plays a star. Okay, opponent. And you have a star. Plays 2. They're going to deadly dispute the star. I have a treasure token now. Okay. Plays a bridge. 6 cards in hand. We have 4 cards in hand. Feels bad. Looking for a mine. Find a map. So let's attempt to play the map. See if it resolves. It does. Map. Get mine. Play mine. Play out star. And this is like basically GG here, because we can just play Fanged Marauder. But they are on the grind mindset. Alright, let's go. 5 mana for the opponent. Wellspring. Okay. 2 mana. They're going to dispute the Wellspring. Draws a bunch of cards. So they go up to 8 cards in hand. Can they spit out some Mirror Enforcers here? There are 40 cards in the library. They've already seen 20 cards. We have done almost nothing. They don't do anything either. I'm surprised there's no Mirror Enforcer there. They're just going to Galblast so that they don't have to discard. That's what I would do. Thinking about saving the Galblast for to play a Gorilla Shaman. Okay, so we want to scatter that, I guess. Crack for red. Play out a star. They will eventually be able to eat our Golem Foundry if they have the scatter shots, which is annoying. Let's go. We have 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can play Marauder into Scattershot. Okay. Green. Hang a Marauder. Kill that thing. Okay, your turn. I suppose we could play our own Gorilla Shaman if we wanted to. Now they have to Blood Fountain the Gorilla Shaman back just to be able to eat our Golem Foundry, and we still have the Frantic Salvage to get back the Golem Foundry, so it's not really that big of a deal. With the Golem Foundry in play, I think I might want to get all of these things back. Plays a Wellspring. And disputes the Wellspring, so we gain even more life. Oops. Alright. We didn't set up our auto yields, but you can't set up the auto yields while it's the opponent's turn once your trigger goes on the stack, which is a thing. Okay, we also... I'm not sure if we want to not play around. They have another Gorilla Shaman. They're very serious about Gorilla Shamans. So I guess we need multiple scatter shots. What is happening? Let's play a Wellspring. Trying to find Deadly Disputes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can blow up the Golem Foundry now. But I can get it back. I think I'm just going to attack with the Finger Marauder. They're going to block. They're going to double block. Okay. That's fine. We play another Finger Marauder and pass. Your turn. They have a counterspell. Fine. Opponent. You're killing me, Burrow. Now they can get back their Gorilla Shaman and get back the Mirror Enforcer. We really need a Deadly Dispute so we can get cards in hand and make this looting work. I guess I'm going to upkeep the Frantic Salvage. That gets me a couple of golems. And I can map for another land. And I can pop off a Weather Storm or something for more life. One has 7 cards in hand. They're going to Deadly Dispute yet again. Bargain this time. They've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they've drawn 6 draw twos. So how many more do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4. All the Deadly Disputes. Potentially 2 more bargains. And some number of Thoughtcasts are in the deck. Get back all our stuff. They're going to Metallic Rebuke. We will just pay. Have a negate. Oh. Unexpected. Let's go. Play out map. Did not expect a negate, so that's fine. I'm going to grab a Grotto. Play the Grotto. See what I see on top. Wellspring. So let's top that and pass and swing. I suppose we could have weathered there. Doesn't feel necessary. There's another Blood Fountain. How are they going to win? I suppose that I do want the Jace's Erasure here, based on the way that they're interacting. Because I don't think they're going to be able to kill the Jace's Erasure, and it looks like they're trying to go all in on killing the Golem Foundry. So we just want to get our Finger Marauders in play and then just mill them eventually. And opponent is very behind on clock as well. We're yielding until end step in case something big happens. We play a Krark. Sure. We draw. Play out this Wellspring. Wonder how many more negates they have. Can't be that many, right? Come on, Dispute. Did not find it. Cast that Looting. Discard Looting. Land. Play Map. That gives us more creatures. They're going to counter the map. Okay. I mean, I kind of want the map to resolve because I want more lands in play. It's hard to say. I'm surprised they're countering the map. They are letting the map resolve. Okay, we will map, grab another grotto, or we can grab the mire. I think I just want the tower. Play tower. And just cast weather now. Gain some life? No. Maybe just pass. Send. Okay, opponent declines to block. Fair enough. So everything that they're doing is at odds with each other, because if they use the Krark Clan Shaman to wipe the board, then they can't use the Gorilla Shaman to kill the Foundry. They need 7 mana to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 8 mana. They're going to get back Gorilla Shaman Enforcer. Okay. Plays an Enforcer. Plays a Gorilla Shaman. Declines to attack. Okay. Draw. Okay, Refractor I like. That gives us all the colored sources we need, and we can start getting towers in play. Although all the towers are gone from the deck, I forgot they're over here. Okay. I think opponent's unfortunately just going to time out. We draw a card. We find a map. So let's play map. We'll crack the map. Grab a Tron land. Maybe just grab a land we don't care that much about. And then we can pitch it to the looting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast looting here. Okay, discard, discard. Cast another refractor, which I assume they're going to blow up. Draw land. Guess we save the land and cast the Weather the Storm. And pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Now we are at 45. If they use their Krark Clan Shaman, then they lose their Gorilla Shaman. Let's see if they try to kill the Golem Foundry. Looks like that is the plan. We are not yielding. Alright, I'll make some tokens. There's no way that they're going to be able to win. Even if they win this game, they can't possibly win on time in the match, unfortunately. Just too laggy. Alright, they forget to hold control with the Quark and Scoop. Sorry, opponent. Okay, see you in round 5. Round 5. We have Tron, and that is it. We have mine, power plant, tower, grotto, crop, map. It's tough, man. We have Tron, we have grotto for a scry, we have crop for another scry. We have, if we find a looting, I think we're good to go. Fighters 89. Let's see if I can look them up. They have no tournament history. They're playing the default avatar. I think we have to mulligan. It's just too bad. Okay, keep. We're gonna put back Bauble. We're gonna go for turn 1 map, I think. Land. All right, so they appear to be on Fairies or Turbo Terror. The all lands hand would have been quite bad in that position. But we have Wellspring and Golden Foundry. We're gonna be able to do a lot of stuff. I think I'm going to go for Grotto into map. Bottom. We don't really need that swamp. We're already set up for our 3rd land drop with the map, and I want to hopefully, or what I'm looking for off the top is a non-power plant Tron land, so that we know exactly what to get with the expedition map. An opponent untaps, and they're gonna play a card, maybe plays an island, looking to hold up counterspell for our expedition map activation. But all right, we did exactly as planned. So we go ahead and grab the mine. We can afford to not play anything on the next turn if they're holding up counterspell. And then the turn after that, we'll go Wellspring Dispute, see if they counter it. We really need to get the Golem Foundry down specifically in this matchup to try to stall the ground and trade with their Turbo Terror thingamajigs and their anglers and everything. We'll see how it goes. Brainstorm definitely indicates to me that this is a terror deck. But as far as the islands, that doesn't really tell me whether or not they're playing blue-black or just regular straight-up blue. They're cool islands, though. All right, still don't know. They milled their Falage. Falagi. It's a hard word to say. Okay, they are blue-black. They could have an angler. They can't cast. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't cast a terror this turn, and they cannot. Well, they could spell pierce. If they tap that island, we're slamming the Golem Foundry here, but they did not. All right, I'm gonna play the expedition map. It's possible that they don't. Well, I mean, that doesn't matter. Okay, we're just gonna play out the Wellspring. If they have the Spell Pierce, they have the Spell Pierce. I'd be sad, but we'll see if that matters in the end. They did have the Spell Pierce, so I shouldn't have played it really, because Spell Pierce gives them another in yard for their terrors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have another land, they can drop 2 terrors. That was maybe not great. Maybe not great. Preordains. Now they have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells. They can cast 2 terrors this turn. If they do that, we'll just go Foundry, just Wellspring Dispute. Just cast 1 terror. And an angler. All right, we gave them all of the nuts. Should not have played out the Wellspring. Mistakes were made. Let's see if it wins the game for them. So they have 10 power, which means I need to find Weather the Storm ASAP. Go Tower, Foundry, Wellspring. We have 2 Weather the Storms plus 1 teachings to find it. Dispute the Wellspring. That was fast. Okay, we found it. And what do I want to do here? Anything? No, I don't think so. I'm going to try to build up more storm. With cards in hand, we will be able to play out one golem, potentially as a blocker. Opponent casts a brainstorm. All right. They have 2 open mana. Brainstorm puts them to 7 cards in hand, but they have to put 2 cards back, and then they're looking to maybe play a mental note or a thought scour. They play a land. They have 4 cards in hand. They're not going to do anything about the brainstorm. Must be holding up a counterspell. Find a land. So I can play land, play bauble. Then I'm going to bauble back the dispute. I'm looking for something that I can dispute, because I can't dispute the sphere. I could dispute the map, but that just doesn't feel great either. Play another foundry. Now we are cooking with gas, as they say. We play out sphere. They could counterspell this. Just adds to the storm count, though. 4 cards in hand. I assume that they have a counterspell. So if they are going to counter something, it's probably going to be the Golem Foundry, or it's going to be the Deadly Dispute. What is it going to be? So if they have counterspell here, what we can do is play Chromatic Sphere, sacrifice for black, Deadly Dispute the Expedition map, cast Faithless Looting, cast Weather the Storm. Maybe storming like for 7. They don't counter it, which is a big surprise. I'm going to go ahead and play a sphere and make more tokens. They could have, what could they have? I don't know. I'm very surprised they don't have counterspell in hand. Maybe they have a Spell Pierce. Black. Okay, I'm going to lead on Refractor. Okay. That's the card that scares them the most. Although I have all of this colored sources anyway. I only need a couple. I'm going to Deadly Dispute the Expedition map. And I can build more storm by just playing out a star. And do I want to just draw a card? I think so. Green. Weather. F6. And now we can pop out 3 3/3s, so we'll triple block one of their creatures, which means that they have to use 2 removal spells in order to keep their creature alive. They only have 3 cards in hand, but they probably have removal spells in hand. Oakley dokley. Your turn, opponent. So they're going to untap. And now, again, I don't really want to yield, because some people have been playing Echoing Truth here. You have a Ponder. I would normally yield, though. Let's see if they shuffle. What's going to be? Ponder's resolving. Okay, thinking it through. I'm surprised that they brainstormed and then pondered, because they only have 1 card underneath the ponder, right? Could have pondered before, but I guess they brainstormed specifically to find that counterspell. So I guess it makes sense. Okay, they choose to not shuffle. Took them about a minute. Plays a Philage. That makes sense. Philology. I'll just say Archaeologist from now on. Plays an Archaeologist. Mills Island, Thought Scour, Thought Scour. So they can pick up the Thought Scour and then Thought Scour themselves to mill even more. Or they can just play a creature. They'd choose to pick up the Thought Scour and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They could play a Terror here if they have a Terror. They will be attacking, so we'll spew out our creatures here. And it's important that you do it on the attack step, because otherwise you don't get a chance to block. And then our auto yields take over. We pass to the blocks. We'll triple block the terror. I like to get the terrors off the battlefield. If we draw into our scatter shot, we can kill this with the scatter shot and also this. It's dead. Donk. And they did not have a removal spell, so we have enough to kill this as well. And they're going to play an Angler. Okay, so the Tolarian Terror became fodder for their Angler. But if we can get into the scatter shot, we can just wipe their board and start attacking them. We find a tower, so we can play Refractor. One of these towers can get pitched to the looting. Draw a card. I'm going to loot. I think I'll probably discard Grotto Tower. So now it will be Mine Tower. Red. I'm going to loot again. I'm discarding Weather Grotto because I want to cast a Salvage. White. Salvage, get back all my cantrip things. Here, because we have, I just put a map on the bottom. Because we have the foundries, we just return everything. Put the map on the bottom, the double wellspring, and they scoop it up. All right, sideboarding. I really like Golem Foundry. Crop rotation might not be needed. So the thing I had done a couple times was bringing the spell bombs. And the Foundry Inspectors can get removed. So let's just bring in these four. Get rid of these. Might want a second weather, but I think it's okay. Jace's Erasure is a good way to kill them. I don't know. Maybe don't need this Erasure if I have the Golem Foundries. Bring in a crop and submit it like that. On the draw. Okay. That's pretty awesome. We just go land map and then move along with our lives. We're going to want to map for the grotto most likely. Let's see if they have Spell Pierce. Or they cantrip. If they just pass, I'll play Mind Pass. Alright. We get to set up our awesome mosaic. Land go. And they are going to Thought Scour, Mental Note, or do nothing. They do nothing. That doesn't advance their game plan very well. Plays an Ice Tunnel. Oops, pass. I pressed the wrong button. I tried to press 6 and I pressed 5, which turns off all my auto yields. Let's see if they hold up Counterspell here. We're just playing land go. They preordain, looking for their third land. Let's see if they find it. It's been really nice. I've been winning a lot with this Tron combo stuff, and I was spouting off about that in the familiar server. And Walker 735 was like, "Why is this deck so good? What makes it actually good?" And I was like, I don't know. But then he pointed out that it is the missing blitz in the meta. Nobody is playing blitz pretty much, and that allows you to be able to get around your absolute worst matchup. Blitz was just like steamrolling me, and that was why I had all the Chainer's Edicts originally. Although Blitz itself started adapting to the Edict plan. I don't know if there's a way. I guess Krark Clan Shaman is decent against Blitz as well. You just like play them out and sacrifice. But our deck doesn't have a lot of sacrifice fodder that we can play out early. So if we get it to the point where Blitz comes back, we'll probably have to figure that out. How can we beat them too? All right, so let's play Star. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trick them into Spell Piercing. Is that even necessary? Probably not. Play Expedition Map. Yeah, let's pass. No sense in doing that. I could make them use their Spell Pierce, and then I could crop and then get around it. But the problem with that is that I would then be giving them something for their graveyard. So let's not do that. Let's not give them any value. Just map for tower. Play a tower. And play out a bauble. And we're just going to keep playing lands. We're the combo deck. You have to beat us. They do nothing. We can end step Deadly Dispute. They go for the Brainstorm. If they tap off of straight up Counterspell here, it would probably be a good idea to Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star just to draw some cards. We could also crop rotation as well. Oops. I messed up. I meant to Deadly Dispute in response, but I was already yielding. Fail. I talked about it too. Okay. I'm going to crop the mine for a tower so that I don't draw it. And then I'm going to Deadly Dispute, which still plays around Spell Pierce. Well, I should have tapped the tower for mana before that. They have a regular Dispel. Okay. Let's bobble back the Deadly Dispute. Found a grotto. Another tower. Now we're looking for Faithless looting, Golem Foundry, pretty much anything. Find the Golem Foundry. So we'll play that out, and then sacrifice the star, and then get some stuff back. White. And just cantrip a bunch. Alright, that's good. Play the Spell Bomb. Yeah, I want to use the Spell Bomb right now. Draw a card. Play a Bauble. Bauble back nothing. Doesn't matter, right? I think I'm going to bauble back nothing. And then play Salvage. Get back these. Get back everything so that we can have some creatures. Alright. We get to play our bauble for the salvage and then play out the spell bomb. Put the map on the bottom. Bauble. Get back to salvage. Just make sure that they don't have a rotten reunion for me right now. Play out the spell bomb. Pass. Alright, we're just waiting on our opponent. They don't have much going on, and we can wipe their graveyard. Put out a golem creature right now as well. Alright, make a golem. We're going to untap, play a land, play bobble. I think I'm going to not sacrifice the bobble here. I would like to sacrifice bobble for bobble, but I don't want to get hit by the Rotten Reunion. So I'm just playing around that to be safe. Take 3. Alright. Now they untap. 8 cards in hand for the opponent. Brainstorm. They're sitting on basically just doing nothing. Our now spell bomb is breaking them. As soon as they have enough in their yard or to cast a terror or whatever, I'm just going to eat their yard right away. Brainstorm. They have 4 lands, 1 in the yard, 5 lands. You can cast a terror on the next turn. Alright, we're going to start cantripping. Play a star. I'm going to crack for black. Yes. Okay. I don't know why I said yes. I was thinking about the Jace's Erasure. Another star. And then the opponent is taking their time, clicking through everything. It's all good. Green, whatever. Play map. Forgot I had the map on the bottom. Oh, we can actually map for the polluted mire now. And then play the grotto and scry. And then draw with the mire. Okay. Sure, I'll top that. Cycle. Play another spell bomb. Now we have 6 counters, so we're going to have 3 golems. We're going to draw with this. Get rid of their 1 brainstorm. Not that big of a deal. Draw another now spell bomb. Okay, spell bomb again. I'm just going to cycle a spell bomb here. Doesn't do very much. We found a deadly dispute. Okay. Now we're going to attack. They get a 14, and we're going to have 9 power. Plus we have deadly dispute. If they try to kill our creature, we can just respond with a deadly dispute, but probably not in the face of a spell pierce. Okay. They take the 3, go to 14. 8 cards in hand for the opponent. Nothing in the graveyard. Can't hardcast any of their creatures. What's it going to be? Cast a brainstorm again. I'm really surprised that they keep brainstorming and then not using anything, so they must be locked. They have a lot of creatures in hand. Four mana open. I guess they whiffed on a land. They mental note. They put back an angler and a spell pierce. They could angler right now and eat their entire yard. And I can't interact with that with the spell bomb, but if they pass priority, I can just they thought scour themselves. Okay. Now they can cast one creature, but only one. So now we go black. Spellbomb you. We have to do this with the terror on the stack because if we let it resolve, then they get priority again. And we're just going to pop out some creatures. I think I'm going to attack with everything and deadly dispute the token. They'll take 6 and go to 8. We just need a couple more attacks. Let's grotto first to see what's on top. We still have the bauble to save us from a rotten reunion. I don't want the map. Let's attack with everything. They're going to block. We deadly dispute. If they have a dispel, then I can bobble my bobble back. They have a dispel. So they take a bunch of damage. Cast a snuff out. I don't know if that was wise or not. Guess they just wanted to get some stuff in the yard. We're going to cast this looting. I'm going to discard weather and looting. Cast foundry. Cast wellspring. Draw a card. Always yes here. Yield. Okay, refractor comes into play. Starting to build up some more creatures. Chromatic sphere. And then we can crack this for red and maybe use the looting. Weather. Okay, we'll just weather here. Pass. Seems unlikely that they'll be able to win, but they now have the option of playing all their creatures. Play a preordain. Preordain resolves. How do they scry? Right now, terror is going to cost them 4. They go 2 top, 1 bottom. That's a little scary. Preordain again. So they're going to go top and then who knows? Because they wanted that second card. Top both again. 4 in the graveyard. They're just trying to stock it up a little bit. All right. They bounce my foundry. They decline to attack. All right, I'm going to pop out another token. Let's play... So if I play the Golem Foundry, they probably have a counterspell. Well, I guess we force them to have it, right? Do you have a counterspell? It's still a 2 for 1. Okay. We get a token. Counter, I mean. Play Chromatic Star. We're going to sacrifice for red to cantrip. Potentially play the looting. Okay, we're going to loot. We're going to discard mine. Bauble. Or mine land. Play bauble. Just bauble the bauble. See if they have a response. They don't. So they don't have a reunion in hand. Red. We almost won. A Faithless looting. Okay, cast looting from the graveyard. Discard looting map. Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Draw a bunch of cards. Another Deadly Dispute. Okay. Guess we just play Wellspring. And then draw a card. Map. Plant. Okay, play Sphere. Now we have a lot of attackers. And I guess they could have Spell Pierce. I think I'm just going to attack. This puts them to 1. Oh, no. We win the game. Got the 5-0, baby. All right, let's go over here. So what I liked about this was that the looting was very good at pushing us through our deck. It does have some problems in the early game, but I think that having 18 lands made it more effective to have the looting. It's nice to have all that going on. We were able to beat lots of red, some other decks, some terror decks. I felt good about it. And we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.